What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Talk Suey. We look better, we sound better, and that is because
We are better. We're just better.
we got a software update. What'd you do this week? Do you have anything interesting happen?
I watched Wicked for Good.
Wicked for good.
At a time of recording that just came out. I took my girlfriend to go watch it.
Same. I took my girlfriend and my mom. I thought it was all right. I still liked the first one better. I think the first one's a lot better.
Yeah, a lot of people say that about the first one. I didn't know like much about the actual like movie and stuff.
Yeah.
But my girlfriend knew like stuff already about the play because it's mostly based off play. So she was basically telling me shit. Fun little fact in the book. It explicitly tells you that Elphaba's pussy is purple. I don't really want to say what goes on in there. Just, like most people should know this shit because apparently it's a well-established musical already. But like if you still don't know shit and you want to go watch it and you don't want spoilers, there's at some point it's obviously not that graphic because they want kids to watch it. But at some point something goes on, and in the book, not in the movie, but in the book, her pussy's purple.
You got
And they
a
let
ube
you know
pussy?
that. According to my girlfriend.
That's
what she said.
crazy.
So that's just not bubblegum pink. It's grape purple.
It's ube purple.
Ube purple.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shasta grape.
Do you think her butthole's a different color?
That's probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, depends. Like, does it come out brown too?
Maybe.
Because everything else is green and she got purple. So, like, apparently everything's whimsical about her.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. The ending of that movie, I thought it was whatever. The plot twist didn't really get me. But
yeah, I mean, they stuck like pretty close to the musical. I think they added 2 new songs or something. My girlfriend said, but like I don't fucking know. But
my girlfriend and my mom, they said that they didn't like the fact that they feel like they sang too much, which I could agree with. Because like I feel like there were some emotional scenes that the singing kind of just killed.
Well,
I get some musical, but
yeah, it's like it's a musical. So
yeah, I don't know. I just feel like without the singing, maybe it could have had a little bit more gravitas to it or something, you know?
Yeah, but they obviously had to stick with the original script and shit. But they did add some more stuff. It's funny because like I don't know if you ever watched the Oz movie. Came out like 10 years ago, James Franco. I don't think I ever fully watched it, but I did remember like the story being a little bit different about the Wizard of Oz. Because he was apparently like a magician who on his air balloon, because he was like a womanizer and all this bullshit. He was not a good person.
Yeah.
The Wizard of Oz. He had to escape on his air balloon, and then he got sucked into a tornado, kind of like Dorothy in the original one, and then he ends up in Oz, and he kind of tricks everyone into thinking he's a wizard. Like the actual plot in Wicked or whatever. But like again, Elphaba's like the Wicked Witch, right? She's evil still and everything. Yeah. So like they kind of switch everything just because the musical establishes Elphaba's not actually wicked, and then Oz being a scammer. It's funny because Oz throughout all these other ones, Rosa Khan, but they still kind of stick with Elphaba being bad, and then in Wicked they're like, oh, she's good.
Yeah, I get you.
So it's like it kind of seems like they kind of trying to like milk it, especially because the musical was just really successful. So it seems like they were definitely.
Yeah, I think so too. But also, I don't know if I would want to go see a play. I think theatrical and like cinema is a little bit different, you know?
Oh, 100%, bro.
Yeah. So I don't think I would ever go see the play Wicked, but like the movies were cool. Yeah. And then I didn't even know that the Wizard of Oz takes place during Wicked. Technically, well, in the movies it does. Like
Wicked for Good. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying like, yeah, the Wizard of Oz kind of happens in between this whole segment of the story that we follow within the 2 movies.
Well, I knew that because shit, I don't even know if I could say that. the Wizard of Oz is like almost 100 years old at this point.
Yeah, but I actually haven't watched it.
And someone dies.
Yeah.
As they tell you. But so like you basically, if for that person to die, the death has to line up with both of them being concurrent based off that death.
Yeah, I get you.
And that's where the twist happens, right?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
That twist was added
I thought it was like
decades.
I thought it was
later.
before and then this happened, but I guess
Well,
it's
technically it was. It kind of was before, and then it happens.
yeah, but
during.
it bleeds into the other one. Yeah,
but they don't really focus on the Wizard of Oz plot that much. It just kind of happens during it. So
damn. Okay.
But overall, it was okay. It was
We went up to AMC today to watch that because it was cool. I like AMC and Cinemark because they have the like if you get a drink there, you don't got to worry about refills because movie theaters are so greedy nowadays with what they want to give you. Like you got to get the extra large. I think we went to. I think it was the day we took you. I don't know. We went to go watch something at Cinemark, which is probably like the best theater there is. I feel like it's the best quality theater.
Yeah,
but
around here,
we went to go watch it, and we always used to do this trick where like before you could get free popcorn refills like unlimited, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna mark you down, you get one. That's what they used to do at Regal. Now that's usually rule of thumb, you get one.
Yeah.
But one time we went, and I was kind of pissed off because what we do is we'll get one with the refill, and then we'll be like, can we get a box? And they'll be like, okay, here you go. And then we'll say, we'll cash in our refill now. Just we'll dump it on the box and get our refill. And at Cinemark, they're like, no, you have to actually physically like come back and get one. So I was like, that's fucking stupid. They want you to bring like the empty bucket of popcorn. But the issue there is that how I told you about the boxes, they had little boats of things for popcorn, so it wouldn't have really worked out. Yeah. So it's kind of dumb. I think they're kind of greedy with that, but I mean, at Cinemark and AMC, they got the free unlimited refills on drinks at least, so that's cool. You don't have to worry about it.
That's because they got that Coca-Cola freestyle.
The freestyle is sick.
You know what I love about the freestyle, bro?
Is it?
When you click on that shit, you see that Sprite there.
Sprite with grape.
Sprite with grape, bro. Have you tried it? Sprite with grape.
What is it?
It's a Sprite
with grape.
With grape. Have you tried it? It's pretty good. You should try it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's what is it?
It's
green purple pussy flavor.
Alphabet pussy flavor.
Alphabet pussy flavor Sprite. Oh my god.
We call it Alphabet Squirt, and we're gonna trademark that.
Squirt. That's crazy.
We're gonna have to fight Universal for those rights, but I think we could win.
I think we could get a soda.
I think we could do that. I have the season pass. They'll probably let me have it.
I think you got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just I could pull a couple strings.
Yeah, 100%.
You know. But
Alphabet Squirt. That would be crazy flavor.
Did you hear that Universal's trying to buy Warner Brothers?
I did not know about that. No,
I'm low-key excited about that, bro.
Doesn't DC own Warner?
No, Warner Brothers is owned, or no,
they own DC, right?
They own DC.
Okay, got it. But yeah, that's crazy. I don't know about that. I'm scared what's gonna happen with that because I love what James Gunn's doing with DC right now. But if he gets bought out, if they get bought out by Universal and they have different like views on how they want the direction to go for DC, they might get rid of him. That's what the rumor is right now.
I don't think they would. Like honestly, James Gunn is like infinite money printer.
Yeah, basically. Honestly, for anything superhero,
the smart play would be buy DC and just keep James Gunn like
as
free
as a creative director.
Yeah, just give him free creative liberty.
That's what Warner Bros. Is doing right now.
Let him do what he wants to do.
Let him continue.
Yeah, because the only thing that they would basically have to get a little bit more technical about would be if they did want to add stuff to Universal Studios, like
because Six Flags has all that right now.
Yeah, because they have like the theme park rights or whatever. Mm-hmm. But that's basically where the technicality would come to. But it shouldn't get in the way of James Gunn's stuff. It's just like, hey, can we use this for
a theme park
or whatever?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they have like different laws or copyrights for cinematography and things like that.
That's why they still have the Simpsons, like the Krusty Land.
Oh yeah, because Disney bought them out.
Because Disney owns Fox and they own Simpsons. Mm-hmm. But the only reason why they're still at Universal is
because they're contracted.
Universal has a contract for theme park rights. That's why Disney has yet to do anything with them. Mm-hmm. Because they don't have the rights to do that yet.
I don't think they will. I don't see a Simpsons Land or anything coming to Disney.
I think they would try it, probably.
Maybe, but that would mean they'd have to expand, right? Because usually, how often does Disneyland go through like remodeling for things?
They do a lot of refurbishing, but yeah, remodels not a lot.
Right, like it's like the general area is what the general area will normally stay as. The only one I remember that they did remodel recently is Tiana, whatever was before Tiana, the Princess and the Frog area.
Yeah, it's the same. It was like the same ride. They just changed the theme.
They didn't change the ride is the section
same.
Around it, whatever you want to call it, the area, town, whatever.
I don't think so. I think they did add her little thing for the beignets.
Oh, okay.
You could buy
then they
those
just had a
now.
little stand or whatever.
Well, it's like a
restaurant.
little, yeah,
Yeah, that's
but
crazy.
it's not super big. It's literally just like on a wall, and you kind of just go around. But there's like a little seating section, and that's about it.
Let me see that.
It was called Splash
Oh yeah,
Mountain.
Splash Mountain.
That was the one on the logs and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's the
Upgrade or
same thing.
downgrade?
I'm pretty sure it's like the same
I
ride. I
know-
haven't been on it because I've
I've
heard
been
that
on
it's whatever.
It was cool. I think at Disneyland, my highlight was. Did we get on Space Mountain? No, we didn't, huh?
You didn't get on Space Mountain?
No, the line was too long and we were super tired. We went from 5. We woke up at 5 a.m. that day. We were gonna go till close, but we were super tired. And I drank like a big ass drink before we got in line. And we were like almost to the front. And I was like,
I gotta pee.
I was like, babe, I need to piss.
I gotta fucking pee.
And she was mad.
Dude.
She was. I almost got beat up.
I'd be pissed. I'd beat you. I'd beat you in line. Like I would sock the fuck out of you.
It was our last ride, and she wanted to go home, and I was like, please, let's do it. So it ended up not happening. So I think I got a pass because she was like, oh, okay, fine, we get to go home now. So yeah, I got lucky. I want to go back to Space Mountain though. That's my favorite ride there.
Dude, no, because like during the summer and stuff, they have like Hyper Space Mountain.
It goes faster, right?
It's like 5 miles per hour faster, which doesn't sound like a lot,
but it makes a difference.
It makes a fucking difference, bro. Because when you take those turns, instead of just going whoa, you're like, oh fuck, oh shit. It's really fun. I like that ride. I think that's one of my favorites there.
And Credit Coaster was cool too, and Cali Adventure. I really like that one.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Yeah,
I like Matterhorn.
Matterhorn
beats the fuck out of me every time I get on it. It's like an abusive relationship.
Yeah.
It hurts, and I keep going back.
Yeah.
I keep going back,
Matterhorn's like when you get home from school and you hear the door open and it's just your drunk stepfather coming in.
He's, you back home?
What's up, beer fetcher? Where the fuck is my drink?
Where the fuck is my beer?
Yeah.
Dad, I just got home. I don't fucking care. Where's my beer?
And then I feel like it's that, and then Space Mountain is just like, you're nice dad, or the stepfather that actually wanted kids or something. Like, it's like, hey buddy, I brought you some cookies.
The one that stepped up.
The one you actually look forward to seeing come through the door.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Space Mountain's cool.
No, yeah. So it's basically, that's like the actual dad. That's like biological dad right there. And then you got stepdad, right? It just beats the fuck out of you
behind the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matterhorn's cool. It's just too janky. It's like if I want Space Mountain to be a bumpy ride, or if it's if the line's too long there, then I'll go Matterhorn.
Yeah. I just like how fast it goes down. That's why I like Space Mountain. The only difference is just because Space Mountain's like pitch black.
Oh, I get you.
It's not like it's a cool experience. It's fun, but it's not like super cool. When it's like the Star Wars theme and stuff on Hyper.
Oh, you get to see everything.
It's not everything, but it is like more to see.
Gotcha.
That's what I like.
Okay.
But Matterhorn is just cool because it's the same type of velocity, but you get to see stuff, right? That's what I like. It just, because I'm so fucking tall and you're like basically squatting in there, just bam, bam,
yeah, I get
bam, you.
Yeah. For that, I feel like also I went to Universal and Disneyland when I was like a lot younger. So I feel like nostalgia has a lot to do with like how much you like the ride. Because like before I was like, Matterhorn was so good. It was so fun and fast. Then obviously you get older, you get a little heavier, you get a little taller, you get to, as dumb as it sounds, you perceive things differently. So like, I feel like Matterhorn was so fast because I was younger. And now like that I'm remembering that and holding on to that feeling, it doesn't feel exactly like that anymore. You
know what ride I hate? I can't.
Which one?
It scares me every time. Guardians. The Guardians of the Galaxy ride, for some fucking I'm a little bitch when it comes to it, bro.
Oh my God. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I'm not gonna lie, I was screaming like a little bitch in there. I was like, oh my God.
No, it's actually worse than any drop ride you go to.
Really?
Even because like Six Flags, it's fucking high as shit. But you know why it's worse?
Why?
Even though it's such a short drop, but it's not actually short. It's because they actually accelerate you downward. So you're not like the drop of doom or whatever it's called over there at Six Flags. That's just gravity. But Guardians actually accelerates you down.
I feel like they don't drop you as far though, and that's what I thought. I thought we were gonna go like this, like going up and down, and then I thought we were gonna go all the way down. But I feel like Guardians drops you like this much you kind of like move in a segment like this.
Yeah.
And then the other ones just drop you all the way down.
The last one where it kind of goes up and drops you, that's all the way down. It just doesn't feel like it because you're accelerating. You go down so fast, and then it brings you back up to wherever you were.
Yeah.
Or to the exit floor.
I don't know. I think what scared me though was like, I think I was thinking it was worse than it was, and I was preparing for like the crazy scary drop.
Yeah.
But it just never felt like that. It felt like I got edged the whole time. I swear to God, I was like, oh my God, here it comes. And it's like, nope. Nope,
Shit.
hold on. Hold it there. Hold it there. And it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, get home without busting, bro. That's what Guardians feels like to me.
I can't stand the feeling of the drop. Like it like
the suspense
makes me panic. I don't. Yeah, it's mostly the suspense. I'm more nervous on the fucking line than I am in the ride.
Gotcha.
And like as the ride is starting, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's
but
how I
as
found
it
the
goes
droppers.
on, I'm just like, oh shit, oh my God,
Yeah.
oh fuck, okay, we're done. Oh fuck, and then we could get out.
Yeah.
Last time I went, with Darlene, my watch literally gave me like a heartbeat warning. I was at 148.
Oh my God.
Oh, my heartbeat was high. She's like, she was mad. She's like, let's not fucking go on. And I'm like, let's go. I'm not gonna pussy out. Let's go. So we went. I got on and I was like, fuck, man, dude. But as we got off, I was fine. It was whatever.
Yeah,
it's just the build up. I don't know.
Okay, I gotcha.
Because I remember the first time I went on there, it was the Tower of Terror still.
Oh, okay.
The Twilight Zone.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know what kind of ride it was.
Mm-hmm.
So that one fucked me up. It fucked me up the first time because I didn't know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And since it was just straight drops, I was terrified. I was petrified, dude. I was like 11 or some shit.
So did they change it mechanically then from Tower to Tower?
Mm-hmm.
You do the same drop, it's the same like simulation?
It's the same shit. It's just all the projections and everything are different. Because it used to be a cursed elevator. And then now it's, yeah, whatever the fuck it is. But it's still a fun ride. I fucking hate it though.
Another roller coaster I like, I haven't been in a while. It's Knott's, the Jaguar at Knott's Berry Farm is pretty cool.
I haven't been on enough roller coasters at Knott's. I think the only one I've been on was Silver Bullet, and that's when I barely grew my fucking balls to get on roller coasters. Because I'm such a bitch when it comes to roller coasters. Or I was. I did not want to get on anything. To this day, I've yet to ride Accelerator.
I don't even know. I haven't been to
That's
Knott's
the fucking long one. That one closes down so many times because they like either it's too windy. Because if it's windy, you can literally see it sway.
Oh, what the fuck?
Or it breaks down. It breaks down pretty
damn.
often. And I've never been on it. I said, fuck no. My other brother has, though.
Sure.
I'm like, props to him, but fuck that. I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, Knott's is cool. It's just a little small. I think I would rank Disney, Universal, then Knott's. That's all we really got over here.
I think I'd agree with you with that. Fuck Six Flags. I'm never going. I've never been.
I forgot about Six Flags.
I've never been.
Six Flags is cool. It's whatever.
I've never been.
Yeah. That's like a thrill park ride. Yeah, a thrill ride park. That's where you go if you want.
You want to feel a shit inside your stomach move around, right? You want your guts rearranged without a dick.
I won't lie. Some of the roller coasters are fun, but I didn't go enough to really care or like rank it up there. The rides are fun, but
I've never been, and they're closing down. So now no one can peer pressure me to go because
we still got a couple years. So.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
What?
I'm not doing that.
We're gonna put you on every single fucking ride.
I'm not doing
You're
that
leaving
shit.
Six Flags in a fucking stretcher.
I think my coworker told me one of them like you actually kind of start blacking out at one of the drops or the turns or something. He's like, literally, your vision kind of He's like, your vision kind of starts to tunnel, and I was like, what the fuck? And this is okay? And he's like, it's fun.
That was the best thing ever.
Yeah, he's like, it's
that's
fun.
Fucking
I like it.
That's fucking funny.
You guys are fucking psychos, man.
Yeah.
Weird asses. But yeah, I remember one time when I had just gotten the key or whatever and stuff, I was like, oh, the Nemo ride, is that cool? She's like, fuck no, that shit's dumb. We're not getting on that.
It's boring.
Turns out it's like one of the most boring rides there. And she's like, fuck no.
It's just an aquarium on the go. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's cool. But
you go in a submarine. You climb down into the submarine and you're underwater. And I don't even know how it works exactly, but I don't even remember if there's Nemo stuff, but you just see fishes like underwater. There's little windows in the submarine. You just,
okay.
That's all it really is. And they talk to you.
Okay. Because I remember seeing the pool where like you see them kind of floating, and I was like, what the fuck is that? She's like, it's the Nemo ride. That shit's ass.
That Nemo ride is ass.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Still for that. For Disney, I would rank Space Mountain. Then I would say Incredicoaster. Was there anything else good at Cali Adventure I liked? I don't think so. I would say that, and I guess Matterhorn. We'll give it to Matt. No. Is it Big Thunder instead.
Some shit. Yeah, the mining.
Yeah, that one's way better than Matterhorn.
That one's cool too. I like that one too.
I would rank that above Matterhorn. 100%.
I've been on the Cars ride once, and I haven't been in so long.
That ride
I don't
is
remember.
so fucking fun.
I don't remember how it's like, so I can't really rate it right now.
I can't rate it just because I feel like I'd have to get back on it.
It's
I went in high school. It was so fun.
But it was fun. I remember it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it would be Space Mountain, Hyperspace Mountain specifically. Incredicoaster, because it is a fun coaster. It's not like crazy, but it is fun.
Yeah, I liked it. What I liked most about that one though is like I feel like you get a good amount of time through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, going through.
Yeah, because usually like they're short lived. Like you get on for like a minute and a half and it's gone. That one was good. I'm sorry. What was your top 3 though?
I think I'd say Matterhorn.
Yeah,
I do agree with you that the Big Thunder is. I would definitely say it's a better coaster. I just like Matterhorn because it fucks me up, bro. I don't know.
You like fucking.
I like getting beat. You know, it's just I love it in women. I love it on rides.
You have stepfather syndrome or something?
Yeah, sure, man. Yeah,
oh my fucking
some
God.
fatherless behavior. My face was swollen a couple days ago. Now we know why.
Oh my God.
No, I'm kidding. But no,
crazy.
I don't know. I just find it really funny, and especially like with the accent, because it's like what's it like? Swedish, yeah. You're about to get on a ride that goes very fast.
I forgot about that shit.
And in my head, whenever I'm in line and I'm talking with, I'm like, "You're about to get fucked up. Are you ready?
Are you ready to see stepfather?
Are you ready?"
That's crazy.
Okay, kiddos, time to go visit stepfather for the weekend.
Father is gone. Meet stepfather. He's coming very soon. Yeah. That's
Have you gotten the alcohol? I don't think so.
The beer is good. Yes, please bring beer.
When we're German, the beer, beer is good. The father is not.
Beer over father. Now I'm Russian. What the fuck's going on today? Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just Matterhorn's.
And then, for Universal, it's a harder question because a lot of that stuff is simulations rather than rides.
That's why I ranked it under Disney.
The thing though is, like, for me, is I like the IPs for Universal more, right?
Yeah.
Like I fuck with. I think my favorite IP from Disney is Incredibles, and then it's probably Star Wars. I'm not like a huge Star Wars fan, but I do fuck with the story and everything. It's really cool, but like The Incredibles is probably like my favorite thing. And it's kind of funny seeing all the shit. Like, have you seen the TikTok reels or the Instagram reels or whatever that they're like talking about the lore, the hidden lore of The Incredibles and shit? Cause Syndrome, the villain from the first movie.
Yeah.
Like for those years between like the golden ages or the golden days where they're all young and they're all superheroes.
Oh, I think I know.
And then where they're all retired and hidden, you know how like he's been killing and hunting down heroes and shit. The Omni droid, like the big robot thing, he's been modifying it and testing it on superheroes. So it's like, oh, fucking Gamma Ray blasted this one down, so we gotta change the armor on it. Okay, this one fucked up Gamma Ray. Cool. Now we gotta do this. So it's he's basically making. That was like the plan of the first movie. He was making an Omni droid that would fuck up any other villain or a superhero, and he would be the superhero that destroys it because he can control it.
Oh,
so no one else can jump in to save the day. Only he can.
So he's doing like Mysterio shit from Spider-Man.
Yeah, and he was basically testing it out and killing superheroes. So he was doing that, and it's like such a dark plot that isn't super in your face. Only that one scene where like, you know, he types in the password, that big old screen comes up. He's like, "Oh shit!" Yeah. When I was a little kid, I was just like, "What? What's
going on there?
Fuck is going on?" And now I understand it.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that's like one of my favorite IPs from Disney because it's Pixar, and then you got Star Wars, and you know, there's so much lore about that. But like with Universal, you got the monsters. Right, Frankenstein, I fucking love, and then Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein that just came out was amazing. It's fucking good, but like, you know, you got the monsters, and then you got like Mario. That's cool. I'd still classify that as Nintendo because it is Nintendo.
I think they got it because of the movie. No, isn't the movie Universal?
Yeah, it's Illumination. Illumination makes Despicable Me, so it's a Universal studio.
I never realized that is probably why they got it.
That is why they got it.
Yeah,
because they're the ones that make Despicable Me. But like Personally, I still don't classify it as like a Universal thing. It's just a Nintendo thing for me. But like Transformers is fucking cool. I love Jurassic Park, right? Fast and Furious isn't like amazing to me. If you're talking about the old ones, those are cool. The new ones are just like, dude, when Paul Walker went, they're just like, oh, we just gotta write this shit up.
Yeah, we gotta do something.
This dynamic duo movie is no longer a dynamic duo, so we just gotta figure this shit out now.
Getcha.
But you know, all the IPs that they have is, I feel like I'm more involved in.
Got you. I don't know. For me, it's like I like Disney a lot, so I think Disney's cool. Universal, they have cool IPs, but now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't really grow up with any of them. I never watched Transformers or Fast and Furious. I just like Disney because Disney's so big. Like, I'm sure everybody's seen a Disney something.
Yeah.
But with that said, I feel like Disney, I go to Disney if I want a thrill ride and like a little bit of like, what's the word? Like immersiveness, like world immersiveness for their franchises.
Yeah.
And then Universal is the exact opposite. You get fucking simulation rides, you stare at a screen, but I think their architecture and world building is a lot better there. Like when, like you're way more immersed. It looks a lot better than Disney, in my opinion, on the buildings and stuff.
I grew up pretty surrounded by both because my aunt, I think, used to work at Disney, right? But then they also used to work at the Warner Brothers store, I think. And then on the same time, they worked at the Disney store, the Warner Brothers store, and my mom actually worked at Universal.
Okay.
She was a tram operator. You know, you ever been on the tram and they kind of
they
talk
come
to you?
and pick you up?
She would be the one talking to you.
Shit, okay.
So a lot of the shit I would basically see at home. So it was very film heavy in my house.
Gotcha. Okay.
From everywhere. It didn't matter. For some reason though, I was not allowed to watch Star Wars when I was
They didn't want you to see Princess Leia, bro.
Yeah. Well, that was like, I still watched it really young.
He said, I don't care.
Yeah, because my uncle was like,
you want to see Princess Leia?
You want to see this? Yeah, this movie's fucking sick, right?
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and he also put me on Back to the Future and everything, like all the 80s hits and shit. Yeah, he was putting me on, so that was really cool. So I just have a deeper appreciation for all that shit.
Gotcha.
But yeah. But how do you feel about shit? Hang on, sorry, just gotta get a.
Okay, yeah, hydrate, bro. You got it. That's me. I'm sorry. Don't. Never mind, bro. I take that shit back. I don't want it anymore. Fuck
you, man. Why would you do that, man? How do you feel about like have you heard about the Epic Universe or whatever at
in Florida? I've heard about it. It looks fucking cool, but I don't know. One, that's far. Not the best financial saver. It's kind of tough for me to save, but
I felt that.
I think it would be really fun to go, other than the fact that it's in fucking Florida.
Yeah. Fuck Florida.
Florida, man, this, that. I'm going to get there and it's going to be like, I'll be the victim of a crime that's like Florida man uses his frozen penis to stab a tourist or some shit. They do the craziest fucking things over there.
Florida man had pocketed an alligator tooth and used it to attack tourists 2 seconds after landing.
Florida man bites crocodile back after it tried to eat him or some shit like that.
That's fucking
They're
crazy.
on some other shit over there, dude.
Oh, yeah, bro, that's a GTA lobby right there.
Yeah, for real.
They just do whatever the fuck they want over there.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, it looks cool, the Universal Epic.
Yeah, because I feel like they definitely invested in a theme park there rather than like a studio tour type of deal.
Yeah, that's the main attraction over here.
But Hollywood it's just cool because it's Hollywood, you know. There is some cool shit here, but it's Hollywood.
Yeah.
Right? That's why you kind of go. But yeah, it's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, the thing I like that we did in Hollywood is what was it called? The LA Museum.
The Academy Museum of Motion Pictures.
Yeah, that thing was sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I loved the jaw exhibit. I fuck with Jaws.
Dude, then we came at the right time for you because I wasn't even there last time I had went.
No, yeah, it's because the 50th anniversary just started.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or it didn't just start, but it was like the summer.
Yeah.
So they kind of had it for this year, I guess. It's fucking sick. It's really cool.
My main The reason I like to go is because of if you're a nerd, you could fucking nerdgasm there. They have all the fucking, all the superhero suits and props and things like that on display. It's awesome.
Dude, they had the Xenomorph skull.
Oh, I know that shit was crazy
awesome.
big.
You know they purposely made it look like a dick.
Did they?
Yeah, they wanted to make it look like a dick.
That's crazy.
Looks like a whole ass fucking
girthy penis, bro.
Really fucking girthy. It's
I know.
rigid too. Like,
you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of
the rimmed condoms. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, but it reminds me of second form Frieza.
No, that's third form.
Is it third? Okay,
it's third form.
Fuck, bro. I got
second form Frieza is like where he's all fucking buff and shit.
Oh, it's when he like actually
and he has the
grew
horns and shit. Yeah, third form is well, that was based off Alien.
Oh, was it? Okay,
yeah, it is based off the Xenomorph.
No wonder, but I don't associate that. I'm like, bro, that's Frieza. No fucking way.
No fucking way. Yo, he's gonna call him a monkey. What the fuck? That's crazy. No, yeah, I love that fucking series. Bro, you ever play Alien Isolation?
I have it, I think.
Dude, that shit is actually scary because the AI of the alien is actually broken. Because it hunts you down. It learns you like your patterns and shit. And like they they fucked it up on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah.
It like they literally can't. I think I heard that they basically fucked it up so bad that it's so scary. It knows where you are at all times.
That's kind of crazy.
But it technically doesn't know where you are.
Yeah.
So the way it works is like it's basically in like search mode.
Mm-hmm.
But the game, because you put it on hardest difficulty, basically gives it a hint. You're over here. So then it goes over there.
Oh shit.
But because it's such a frequent hint, that's what the difficulty changes. How frequent it gives the alien a hint as to where you are. Because it gives you it gives it such like rapid hints. It's almost like it knows where the fuck you are.
Okay.
Right? And if you spend your time in like vents and shit, because you go inside in vents and lockers and stuff, it checks those more often.
Oh, okay.
And then the only thing in the game that basically scares the alien away or gets it off your ass for a little bit is a flamethrower. And the more you use it, the more flame resistant it gets.
Oh shit.
So the less scared it gets. So then the more fucked you are later on.
That's crazy.
And then I remember I played it on PlayStation, and they had an option that it'll use a PlayStation camera microphone.
The heck?
And it has head tracking. So if you want to lean in game, you can actually do it
through the camera.
Just like
that's crazy.
Looking through it.
That's sick.
That shit was scary, bro.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was playing in the middle of the night, and I was just, it's fucking walking around. You hear it stomping, and I'm like crawling under shit, and I'm staying as quiet as I can. And my sister, because I was in the living room, and then my house is kind of open, so like the open concept or whatever. So the kitchen's right there, right? There's no wall in between. Just it's like a big opening.
Yeah.
And my sister puts her fucking dishes in the sink, so you just hear a little clink. And then in the fucking game, you just hear boom, 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 boom. Like, oh shit! And then it just screams, and it because since I'm underneath something, it literally dives in and slides.
Oh, what the
hell?
hell?
Fucking grabs me.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I screamed like a little bitch, and then I started screaming at my sister.
Yeah,
that shit was scary. But yeah, it was a great game.
Damn.
I fucked with it.
No, I don't think I've ever played Alien Isolation. Actually, one time, I think I did play Alien Isolation one time. I told my uncle we're playing hide and seek, and we locked him in a closet. So he stood in there counting for a while. You know what I mean? That's the only kind of Alien Isolation I played.
Isolating the alien, bro. Isolating the alien.
Yeah, other than that, though, no, I never played the video game.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You're on a different level. That's insane.
He ain't got no hints either. That's the crazy part.
Look at that. That's the hardest difficulty right there.
Yeah.
Shit. Fuck.
He was probably like, hello?
Oye, ayúdame.
Mío, ¿dónde está? But no, yeah, that's crazy. No, I don't think the most, the scariest game I played was probably like, you remember PT?
Yeah.
PT was fucking scary.
Oh my God, bro.
The fucking disfigured fetus in the sink.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
That was crazy to see as like a 12-year-old.
I know. I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, that baby's weird.
Why does it look like that? Why is it in the sink?
He had like the tuba neck from SpongeBob, Patrick.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Yeah. It was what was it for? It was a Silent Hill demo teaser, right?
It was PT stood for what was it? Fucking
type in video
something
game
teaser. Yeah, there. Oh fuck, man, it's just God fucking damn it. And then it would cry. You remember? But it was a disfigured cry. It was like,
yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, apparently, because people have the teaser. My cousin fucked up because if you deleted the teaser, you couldn't get it again. And my cousin actually had it on his PS4 for like 2 or 3 years after they deleted it. Apparently, you were able to sell your PlayStation for like $600, $800 if it still had it. And that was because Hideo Kojima,
he canceled the game, right?
He didn't cancel the game. He just had a falling out with Konami.
Shit.
Konami owns Silent Hill, and Hideo Kojima is like the Metal Gear Solid writer and all that shit. So he was writing the story and everything, and he was writing it with Norman Reedus. But then the guy from The Walking Dead.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So, Konami and him had a falling out, and then he went on to make his own game studio, and then he made this Death Stranding with Norman Reedus, right?
Oh, so, that guy.
Yeah. So
the guy that fixes a camera when you stare at his dick.
No, he fucking punches you. He just, bam, you know? Yeah.
I know what you're talking about now.
But like people were like dissecting that shit. It was called playable teaser. That's what PT stood for. But they were dissecting everything about that shit, and apparently that fuck ass lady,
the one that's following you in the hallway,
following you all the time. It was always behind you.
Yeah.
Every like fucking
I was scared
second.
I was gonna turn around like face away from her one time. She was gonna fucking touch me or something.
Yeah.
No, wait, not like that.
Technically, she was always trying to touch you, bro. She was always behind you.
We must have had a fat ass or something for her to stand behind us all the time.
I mean, we were Norman Reedus, bro. We delectable, apparently.
Shit.
Fuck. No, dude, that shit was actually like a different level of eerie.
Yeah, it was.
And we haven't gotten anything.
I think it's because we were young too. You know, you're a little bit more scared and shit when you're young.
But I think that's the first time they've done something like on that level. At that time,
imagine with the technology we have now, if we got something like that,
because
I think it'd be awesome.
That was like such newer technology on the PS4 and everything. That's when it first came out.
Yeah.
So all that shit was way, way nicer looking and shit. So you were really fucking scared because, like we said, that baby looked fucking weird.
Yeah.
And you can see everything, and then you had to look through a peephole and shit. Remember in the bathroom, you would see outside in the hallway. You're expecting to see something there. But it was just so much like, oh my fucking God, something's gonna happen.
That was for sure a core memory for me for video games. The PT was crazy. That and what is it? Plants vs. Zombies. I forgot the name. Garden Warfare, yeah.
Oh, the first one?
Warfare. Both of them, bro. I loved both of them.
Oh my God, bro. The amount of times I would come home from school, boot that shit up.
Yeah.
What was your favorite game mode?
Gardens and Graveyards.
Yeah,
that was the longest running one. You get the most coins from that shit.
Correct fucking answer, bro.
Fucking fun you could have on that game.
Yeah, and the maps were bigger, so you could you can actually play Cactus and not be a fucking dick.
Yeah.
You know?
Who did you used to play?
I would play Pea Shooter. No. Yeah, I would switch around. I would be Pea Shooter. I'd be Cactus.
I didn't really like the plants. Maybe I was just ass. I used to like the zombies. I would play
Soldier.
Scientist. Was it Foot Soldier? I would play Foot Soldier, and I'd be a bitch. I'd just be like the guy on the roof, head peeking the whole time. Because I saw a guy do a strategy like that, and I was like, wait, that looks fun. I could get kills. I was like, okay, I'll do that shit.
The only reason why I would ever want to be like cheesy and just do something to get high kill streak wasn't just because I wanted to be good. It was just because, like, you know, when you get the kill streak, you'd get more coins per kill. Yeah. I wanted the cards,
me too, bro. Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
They fucked up with Battle for Neighborville, bro.
Yeah, because they completely changed everything.
I know,
they took
I'm
out the
so
classes
excited.
I
was like, bro, what new variations are we getting?
All they had to do was
give us variations,
Yeah. They didn't have to change it like
that. They could have even still kept the new character. Just give him variations. We would have loved it, but...
No, they wanted to go somewhere completely different with it.
It sucks. But
why would you do that, EA? Why would you do that?
They're a bunch of fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Speaking of assholes. Do we got
Am I the asshole?
Yeah. Do we got any Am I the Assholes?
Am I the asshole?
I think it's time for Am I the Asshole?
Where we read Reddit stories about people wondering if they're in the wrong in these situations. Half the time they are.
Let's just gaslight all of them and say they're wrong.
I mean, I was wrong before, bro. Apparently, you make the noodles wrong, you're actually a bad person. Yeah. That's just how it is.
Spaghetti sink water.
Spaghetti sink water. You want to take this one?
Sure, if I could fucking be
fluent.
Am I the asshole for not inviting my brother-in-law to our house for Thanksgiving after he got back with his ex and unleashed a tsunami of family dysfunction?
That's quite the fucking title.
That's an interesting one. I'm honestly worn out trying to figure out if I handled this wrong. My husband, 32 male, and I, 33 female, were planning a quiet Thanksgiving this year. It was supposed to be just us and our 2 young children at home. Nothing big, nothing dramatic. My husband is the middle child of 3 children. A couple weeks ago, his sister, or sister-in-law, 29, mentioned she didn't have anywhere to go for Thanksgiving, so I invited her. No intention behind it, just trying to make sure she wasn't alone. Then earlier today, we invited my father-in-law, dad, because we found out his wife would be out of town. Again, it wasn't planned. It was just it was just one of those, hey, you're welcome to join us if you want kind of things. Here's where it gets messy. My brother-in-law, 34, recently got back together with his ex-girlfriend, 33, after almost 3 years apart. Their breakup back then was extremely messy. What the fuck does DVRO mean? DVRO court orders?
Domestic violence, RO, I'm not sure. Restraining orders. Domestic violence restraining orders.
Oh, you're so smart sometimes.
I
DVRO
mean, yeah.
court orders on both sides, custody issues, all kinds of fallout. It affected everyone in the family in a very traumatic way. Girlfriend and sister-in-law do not get along at all. They have a long history of issues and are just generally nasty to each other. When brother-in-law got back together with girlfriend, sister-in-law actually asked for space from him because she couldn't handle being around that situation again, and I don't blame her. Since brother-in-law and girlfriend are well aware of the tricky dynamic, my husband and I just assumed that they would spend Thanksgiving together. It honestly didn't even cross my mind to invite brother-in-law, especially because inviting him without inviting her would have caused a whole different kind of problem. Sister and girlfriend cannot be in the same room. There's no scenario where that goes smoothly. Anyway, girlfriend found out sister-in-law and dad were coming out, and she went nuclear on me for not inviting brother-in-law. She told me it was rude, exclusionary, and like we were sending some kind of message or choosing sides. She said she wasn't being passive aggressive, but she was. And she even said that she could be off the mark. But in this conversation that followed, it was apparent she'd already decided what our intentions were. I explained that sister-in-law was invited weeks ago, dad was invited literally just today, and we generally assumed, logically, that brother-in-law had his own plans with her and the kids. She didn't accept that and stuck to her version of events. Nothing was meant to exclude him. And honestly, I feel like inviting him without her would have been just as disrespectful in a different way. Not to mention, sister-in-law asked for space, so it would have been disrespectful to her as well. So now I'm sitting here feeling upset and discouraged. I love brother-in-law and I would never intentionally leave him out, but this family is so fractured that no matter what I do, someone seems to get hurt. Am I the asshole for not inviting him when we truly thought he had plans, and when inviting him either with or without his girlfriend probably would have created even more problems? Oh my God.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe we just see things differently. Well, I kind of blacked out reading because I had to lock the fuck in. So
basically, all these like extra invites were kind of last second. Brother-in-law and girlfriend, they're basically fucking nasty relationship, domestic violence.
Brother-in-law and girlfriend, right?
Brother-in-law and girlfriend.
Okay.
So sister-in-law doesn't fuck with the girlfriend, right? But because sister-in-law got invited and girlfriend and brother-in-law didn't, girlfriend got mad.
Got you. So the girlfriend, neither of them were invited, and they're offended basically.
And it wasn't because like, oh, fuck you guys. It's just because like all this extra
got
stuff,
a family, right?
all this stuff was last minute, and we just assumed you guys wouldn't want to be around. But because that invite wasn't extended, she got pretty upset.
I don't know. I think for me personally, there's a lot of family drama and things. That's where it gets tricky for me. I'm not in their mindset, but like nothing's in black and white. But if I were to just put my thoughts out on paper, I would think like, okay, it was just supposed to be us. Then we made an exception for sister-in-law. So we'll let sister-in-law come. Then it's not just us. Right then and there, your plans are fucked. Then father-in-law or dad, I don't know whose perspective this is from. Then they invite him. I think I would stop and think and be like, yo, like, since we're all here, why don't we invite or at least extend an offer to brother-in-law? That's my opinion. Like, because it's one thing to be like, this is our bubble, this is immediate family, or even then like this is husband and wife stuff, but it's not that anymore. And I would think if they're that close and she's like, oh, I would never want to hurt brother-in-law or nothing, I like him or whatever, I would think that she would at least try to have that conversation with them, since it's kind of turned into a family thing, regardless of how it happened. That's just me though. Like that's how I think. Like well, it was supposed to be us, but now it's not. What's one extra fucking person? I get that there's baggage. I think they could have talked it out, but I don't know. I think maybe she should have shot an invite. This one's tricky for me, honestly, because I get both sides. I just think, you know what I mean?
It like if they both basically just went on the like one and the other, like we got to do both, it would have been messy because they can't be in the same room together. The sister-in-law and girlfriend, you just can't. It would have been like you got politics at the fucking dinner table type of shit, right? It would have been bad. But she was basically saying like that wasn't necessarily like like part of the decision making necessarily. It was just like it would have been bad, but we were just assuming that they probably wouldn't want to be here. So they assumed.
Yeah, and that's where I feel like it's wrong because it's like I get it. She like to sum it up. This is saying this isn't what I planned, but this is what we're doing. So it's like, yeah, your plans changed and you still excluded them. You get what I mean? It's like then it's not your plans. You could argue that. I feel like if someone used that argument against me, I'd still be like our group, right? Like say every single person gets an invite somewhere, and then it's just like, oh well, we thought you were doing something else, Jaime. Yeah. It was just supposed to be me and one other guy, and then it kind of just turned into this whole thing. And I'd be like, and you didn't think to invite me? Now that everybody's there, like, well, at that point, you get what I mean?
Yeah, but like, I guess a good setting to think about is like if we had someone who we knew was problematic.
I guess yeah, that's.
Do you really see do we really see them around here anymore, or do you think you'd see yourself shooting an invite just for the sake of keeping things mutual? You kind of wouldn't. You would just kind of just leave it as is.
This one is family, though. That's the other main difference to me.
I mean, from what I hear, she's a bitch. So, the girlfriend. Domestic violence restraining orders is crazy.
On both sides,
brother-in-law might be a fucking dick, too. We don't know.
He is if it's on both sides.
Yeah, so if that's the case, like, the brother-in-law is just problematic as fuck.
I guess, yeah, I didn't think about that. I guess, I don't know. I can't really even give an answer for this. I don't know why part of me is just like, if he means that much to you, you could have kind of just shot him one.
Well, and she did say, like, shooting him one and not the girlfriend would kind of be rude. So it's like, it just seems like the thought process in which she was thinking, like, was already fucked. There was nothing she would have been able to do.
She took the best route, right? Kind of thing.
Sure. I mean, now the girlfriend's just pissed off. But, like, my whole thing is just, like, you would have been pissed off here anyways.
Yeah.
But it probably would have been, like, a better idea to just say, hey, we got these people coming around, just make it a point, like, the girl you don't like, she's here. We're all here. Just common ground. We're letting you know if you guys would like, you could come around. Even though it probably would have been a bad fucking idea. As if you have that, they can't really make the excuse of, hey, fuck you, you didn't invite me. If they get there and they start problems, then you just know, you know what? You know what you fucking did last time? I'm not going to have you around anymore.
Yeah, this one's, like I said, I feel like it's tricky because I feel like you're right. I don't know.
I would say she's not the asshole.
I would say she's not an asshole.
I would just say this: you're fucked. You were already fucked.
Yeah, it's kind of
a
fuck situation.
You probably should have invited them, and it probably would have gone bad. It probably wouldn't have been a great experience. Yeah, but you can from that way on forward from there, you could just basically be like, hey, last time you guys were actually a bitch to deal with. I don't have to deal with that shit anymore. And then just end it from there.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
So, no, I don't think she's the asshole. All right, moving on to the next one. Got to get the reading voice going. Am I the asshole for accidentally eating an entire cake that my boyfriend made? Yes.
That was easy.
Yes.
Next.
Yeah. So, my fiance is an incredible baker. I've always said that he should start his own bakery, but he's always resisted the idea. I'm going on 4 months pregnant, and what he makes is like a magnet to my mouth. LOL. As all my pregnant and non-pregnant gals know that cravings hit you really hard when you're building a baby. That's true. My mom used to eat ice cream and pickles when she was pregnant of my sister.
Sounds about right.
So, okay, maybe there's layers to this story. It's all really good, but the cravings are starting to get worse because he rarely bakes now because he's busier with work. His niece's 6th birthday is coming up, and he took time to bake a caterpillar cake for her. It looks amazing. I asked him if he had time to make another one so we could have it to ourselves, and he agreed. Turned out really, really well. I think he had like 2 slices and then told me to help myself to however much I'd like. He was there for work for much of the day, and after He left. I went to the fridge and took a slice for myself. It was so good, I kept going back for more and more. Just before I knew it, the cake had disappeared entirely, lol. I was sitting there with the spoon in hand, and it kind of snapped out of a fog and realized what I had done. I did not mean to do all that. I texted him what had happened. He told me I might have had a lot of the cake, and he said, it's all good. But when he got home and he saw the cake was gone, he got really mad that I didn't leave a slice for him. Like yelling and raising voice, kind of mad. I mean, I don't know what he expected because I told him. And he even said I could have as much as I like. I don't get why he's so mad. He's so good at it. So he could simply take an hour out of his day instead of sitting on his ass and gaming and making another one. Okay. He got even madder when he saw that I took a small slice out of the other cake like it was a tiny slice. Admittedly, I screwed up and I couldn't help myself, but I didn't, what the fuck? I didn't know he'd get so worked up over there. Or I don't know what he got so worked up over. Sorry, she typed that weird. I also didn't like that he yelled because I was stressing, because it was stressing me out, and stress for the pregnant woman is bad, and I'm trying to avoid it. I couldn't help it. I started crying and took this as me trying to manipulate him, but I totally couldn't help it. It just ended up making him madder. I tried to keep the peace by apologizing, but he ignored me and went for a jog. Hasn't come back since. I did screw up, but I don't think it's worth this kind of reaction and conflict. It's really upsetting. Yes, she's asshole. I think she's asshole. Because, yes, cravings while pregnant are a thing. It's true.
Yeah.
The thing is, he did say, have as much as you like. I'm not going to call her inconsiderate for eating as much as she wanted. She fucked up. She ate out of the birthday cake one.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
She ate a little slice out of the birthday cake one, and she said, he's so good at it, he could simply take an hour out of his day instead of sitting on his ass and gaming and making another one.
Yeah, then you're an asshole.
You're an asshole, whether it's like, I don't know, hormones from being pregnant, you know, the emotions fluctuate pretty badly when that happens. You were wrong. Verdict removed before verdict rendered. That's funny. She deleted this before they even like agreed on it.
Yeah, I didn't hear the part that she got another piece from the actual birthday cake. Then yeah, you're the asshole for that. And then I don't like that either.
That she basically just said
she's like, well, why can't he just fuck him relaxing, make me another fucking cake.
It's crazy how she literally said that he was at work, that he's been busier going to work and everything. But then you're willing to say he could take another hour out of his day instead of sitting on his ass and gaming. It seems like that's how he unwinds.
In a sense, you could. It's funny because you're like, I can't blame her for being inconsiderate, but I feel like you kind of can with, well, not with the cake exactly, but with all the other context.
Finishing that cake specifically, there's a case to be made. He said, have as much as you like.
Yeah.
Right? If he comes home and he's a little upset, you can be a little upset with yourself. You shouldn't be upset with her because you did tell her, have as much as you like. Where the different, like where it changes is the fact that you say he shouldn't be mad. He can make one like himself. He can make a fuck another one, and then you have one for the birthday cake. That one's not yours. You have crazy cravings. Okay, you're a fucking adult. You need to be able to control yourself there. You can't touch another cake that was meant for a fucking birthday.
Yeah, that's not fucking cool.
Especially because he can take an hour out of his day.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It makes no fucking sense to do that. And then her crying and stuff because she can hold it in. I can believe that because, like I said, you're pregnant. The hormones. It's a lot harder to control your emotions.
Yeah.
So that's all right. If he took it as manipulating him, you know, I would see why he would get upset about that. That in itself is just like, you got to talk that out, miscommunication there. But she definitely is the asshole in this situation because she just should have stopped, or she should have just. I'm so sorry, I couldn't stop. There. But the moment she ate out of the other birthday cake, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? You know?
I agree with you. I agree with you. I think I was on her side, and then she was like, he can make another one instead of game. I was like, okay, you're not an asshole, but that's a bitchy thing to say.
Yeah.
But then that paired with, I kind of took another piece of the birthday cake. Then I'm like, all right, fuck you. I didn't hear that part at first. That's why I was like, what are you talking about? But now, I agree. She's an asshole.
Yeah. The fuck, man? That's not cool. Don't do that shit.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, we zoomed in.
Am I the asshole for wanting my fiance to stop acting like she's poor? So I'm 32 and my fiance is 45. Yes, I know there's a bit of an age gap, but we met through mutual friends and things clicked. We have been engaged for a year now. When the lockdown happened, she invited me to move in with her. She lives in a very nice upscale apartment and had the room for me. Now, I won't go into details, but my fiance has a good job in finance and investment. She's not like She's not like celebrity wealthy, but does very well for herself. I noticed once I moved in that she has strange habits and is constantly doing things to save money. She drives this old 2004 Ford Taurus she's had for years, even though she can clearly afford a new car. When I asked her why she didn't buy a new car, she said this one still works and is easy to maintain. I feel embarrassed being in it. She'll shop at places like Goodwill and thrift stores for clothes, decorations, and other things. It's very rare she actually buys something brand new. She hardly touched the new dress I bought her for her birthday and said she was going to save it for something special. However, she'll show off the $2.99 jeans she got at Goodwill all day. She goes, oh my God, she even goes to the wholesale stores or discount place for groceries. She constantly saves old takeout containers, butter dishes, and such to store food instead of buying Tupperware. Now she does no, whoa, 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 whoa. Now she does own Tupperware. Like 80% of it is old takeout containers. I was really embarrassed when she packed me a lunch for work and put my chips in a container that once held butter instead of a sandwich bag. My coworkers laughed thinking I brought a whole tub of butter to lunch. Brought up I brought up our wedding and the cost. She said she planned on spending no more than $2,000 or maybe less on it since she didn't want much. I kind of lost. I told her to stop acting like we are poor and on food stamps. I told her I am tired of her bringing back used junk, wearing old clothes, that I hated her car, and I was going to throw away all the takeout containers so she will buy some real Tupperware. She told me to get out. I'm at a friend's waiting for her to cool down so we can talk about this. I just want her to stop acting like she's some homeless person. Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's an asshole.
Yeah, I think he's
That's
a fucking
pretty
asshole.
easy one. This guy's fucking delusional.
Dumbass.
It's not his fucking
idiot.
business how she wants to live her life. I mean, when you build a life together, yeah, but this is stuff she was doing before you were even there. And plus, if she has a very good job in finance and investment, who's to say? Like, you know, it's funny. Some rich people like to shop luxurious. But have you ever heard that thing? Like, when you want people to know you're rich, you buy the expensive shit, and real rich people buy the cheap shit. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe like if I'm judging her, is she overdoing it? Maybe, but that's her lifestyle and that's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with what she's doing if that's how she wants to live and save her finances and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
that's a great example, Clarice.
oh yeah,
She pointed
Adam
out
Sandler,
Adam Sandler. He
real
always
humble
dresses
guy.
fucking homeless, but
Yeah,
he's rich as hell. He has a high net worth.
yeah.
What's his net worth? Show me this guy's balls.
This guy's balls.
Google. Show me this guy. No. Yeah, it shouldn't be up to him how she chooses to spend her money.
Yeah,
It's her money, right?
440 million
and 800 million of late 2025.
between 440 and 800 is crazy.
Depending on like whatever. Oh yeah, because he did the Happy Gilmore movie too.
Yeah,
now.
Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah, Netflix loves to just write those checks.
But
No, yeah, that's not his fucking business, dude.
I think two things though. I
What?
think the two like red flags with her being very frugal, in my opinion, is, well, this one's easy. The Tupperware thing. She don't have to buy new Tupperware, but
Don't use
like
takeout.
like to put his chips in a butter thing is like, there's nothing wrong with it. But if he didn't like it, I don't think it's something like he had to complain about. He could have just been like, here, I bought a Ziploc bag, put it in this.
Yeah,
it's not hard.
True.
Right?
Or if you want her to put it in a fucking like an actual container.
And then the wedding thing too, I think there needs to be compromise. It's not like, unless she's the breadwinner, then this is like, I bow down to you. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But
yeah, but he goes to work, as he brought up with the lunch and stuff. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
So if they're both kind of contributing,
then the wedding should be much a compromise kind of conversation, rather than like, I don't want to spend more than this.
You can definitely have a budget for sure. It doesn't have to be like big fat wedding type shit, right? But
yeah.
You know, if he does want a little bit more than $2,000, he can ask that, because it's a partnership. It's a two person thing. But I still think he's the asshole, because you shouldn't blow up on her about that shit.
I'm just saying those are two things that kind of stood out to me. Where it's like iffy.
If you want to stop using takeout shit for Tupperware and all that stuff, Tupperware. I'm sure. But if you're tired of that, buy some. And then tell her, use this.
Yeah, those two are easy fixes. The Ford, he's being a bitch with.
Funnily enough, my grandma's kind of the same way with that stuff. We've bought my grandpa like new shoes and stuff, and a lot of wear it around the house. My grandpa's retired. He doesn't go to work. The fuck do you need to wait to use your shoes for? Like, we buy you Crocs, bro. You can wear Crocs at home.
Yeah.
My grandma's like, save it for when we go out or something. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, I see.
So it's not necessarily like we get mad at my grandma for it. It's just like, hey, you know, there's nothing you need to be putting it away for or saving for, but it's not something we fight my grandma over. It's
Yeah, I
just,
get you.
hey, don't lock it away. It's for him to use. His shoes are used up or old or whatever, and these are a little bit more comfortable. Let him put them on. And my grandma's just like, yeah, that's fair. That's true.
Yeah.
We got her Crocs and she loves them. So
I think he's also being a little bitch about like, oh, I bought her this nice dress. Like, to me, he sounds like he wants to show off.
He
like,
has he's a little bit of ego that's a little hurt right now.
Like, oh, why can't you show off the dress? One, she said she's gonna save it for something nice, right? So it's like, she can't really show it off till she fucking wears it, you dumbass. And then on top of that,
true.
He's like, but she'll show off for $3 jeans because that's what she
wears.
$3
jeans,
and
bro.
that's what she wears on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
That's my point. She's not in a situation or like she doesn't have the opportunity to show off that dress yet. And then the car is like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck he's bitching about there.
Yeah, it's just, it definitely seems like he's just really mad that
he's a big asshole.
That he can't show off the money that she makes. Let's see. There's an edit here.
Oh, here we go.
I get it. I'm the asshole here. She let me back into the apartment and I told her I wanted to talk and apologize for blowing up at her. You all sent some very good points. I'm not looking at things from her side. I'm not a gold digger. I really do love her, and I have been completely selfish and self-centered over this. I'll post an update once we have worked things out. If she breaks up with me, I totally deserve it because I am the asshole. Good.
Yeah.
It's called being a fucking grown-up, you know? If it's her money, you already don't have like a point.
Even her lifestyle, she's not doing nothing crazy. She's just saving.
True. Because like, if let's say he was the breadwinner and he's like, oh, I want a car. And she's like, no, you can't get a car. There's a different case there.
Yeah, 100%. Right?
If your car's perfectly fine and it works, it's your money. You're working for it. You can choose how you want to spend your money. If it's her money, you ain't got shit to say, brother. You should not have shit to say. So there's no reason to blow up over that shit.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. That guy's an asshole.
When he was talking about like the butter container thing, you know what it reminds me of? That episode of Regular Show where he kind of gives them in like little sandwich baggies, Mordecai and Rigby's checks or their pay.
I know what you're talking about.
He's like, can you put that shit in an envelope? Like, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like you said,
if
you don't want that shit in a fucking butter container, cool, man. Just go buy a container or a Ziploc bag or whatever you want her to put it in. But don't blow up at her because she decides to save money on that shit. Right? It makes no sense.
It doesn't.
The only time I feel like you should be complaining about trying to save money is if there's like a risk to it. Like if you're buying sketchy hardware or shit like that. Because my mom does like to buy like really cheap electronics. And I don't believe in buying cheap electronics.
Sometimes it's too good to be true.
Sometimes there's always a cost, whether it's durability or safety or shit like that. Because like, we have like the automatic litter boxes.
Yeah.
And I told my mom, you better invest in it a little bit because the last thing you need is those shitty ones that don't have like the detector.
Yeah.
Because they've killed cats before.
Shit.
They'll squash your cats and shit, depending.
That's crazy.
So I told her, I'm like, if there's danger in not investing in it,
then you have to
invest, right? But small shit like that, no. Like the car, the 2004 Ford Taurus or whatever.
If it works, it's cool.
If it works and it's easy to maintain, it's fine. Like, it's chill. Like my car's a 2003.
Okay, yeah.
Does it need work? Fuck yeah. Does it need maintenance? Hell yeah. But like I still drive it.
Death trap though. Yeah, I get you.
It might be a little bit of
Yours
a death
might be, yeah,
It
bro.
might be a little bit of death trap. It kind of shakes it a little bit. Fucking going 60. I start applying the brakes. It kind of death
you hit the
bubbles a little
pedal,
bit.
you get a fucking free massage chair.
Yeah.
It's just
every time I step on the brakes, it's just oh yeah, just shaking.
Bro, I can only imagine you had to drive through. It's like, can I get a number 9?
Yeah, when I have the fucking when I have the AC on, it surges, so it shakes. So I'm on the drive through. Yeah, I was wondering if I can
there you go. That's looking crazy.
But yeah, my girlfriend doesn't like my car. But there's a point to it because it's not like, comfortable anymore to a point. If in this situation, she says it was fine, easy to maintain, there's nothing wrong with it, then we're good here.
Yeah.
Right? But he's just tripping.
That's it.
He's tripping balls and shit.
He's just a big asshole next to a purple pussy.
Alpha Buzz pussy.
Yeah. Alpha Buzz grape squirt. What was it called?
I fucking forgot.
All right. Well,
the
all right. This was Talk Suey. Thank you for letting us spew some garbage. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Later.